Hey guys! The Winter Anime of 2012 video went over so well that I'm back again. This time with the Spring Anime of 2012. Again, I will apologize if I pronounce any of these wrong. These are new anime after all, and I don't quite know how to pronounce them all. And also, like last time, there's a lot to go over, so let's just get into it. Up first is Fate Zero Second. This is an action, fantasy, drama type anime. This is the second installment to the Type Moon universe, the first installment coming out in October of 2011. The story takes place before the Fate Stay Night series, going into what happened during the Fourth Holy Grail War. This anime started airing on April 6th and will run for 12 episodes. Next up is Kore wa Zombie Desu ka, Jikoku Hen. This translates into, Is This a Zombie? Of the Dead. This is a shonen comedy romance type anime. This is the second installment to the series, the first one simply titled Kore wa Zombie Desu ka, which aired in January of 2011, running for 12 episodes. Ayumu, the main character, is a zombie who accidentally steals the power from a magical girl. So now he transforms into a cross-dresser basically and helps defeat demons with a group of equally odd people. Frankly, I'm a little too amused not to check this out. Which means I'll have to check out the first season first because I didn't watch that one. But I will. It will start airing on April 13th of 2012. Next is Midaka Box, a shonen comedy, sorta ecchi fantasy type anime. Kurokami Midaka, the student council president, decides to establish a box where students can submit their problems. With the help of her childhood friend and two of the other student council members, she promises to solve the problems of the people who submit their problems to the box, whatever they may be. This started airing on April 5th. Next is Mysterious Girlfriend X. This is a romance comedy anime. Now when I say this, it's going to sound, well, you'll understand. One day, Tsubaki sees Mikoto sleeping in class. When he tries to wake her up, he accidentally tastes her drool and gets addicted to it. Yeah, I know, but that's really how the whole thing goes. I'm a little curious, but I kind of fear secondhand embarrassment from this one. It started on April 8th and will continue running for 13 episodes. Next is Tasogare Otome Amnesia, or Dusk Maiden of Amnesia. This is a mystery, horror, drama, supernatural type anime. Nia, a freshman, can see the ghost form of a woman who was left to die in a former building of Sikyo Academy. With the help of Nia, this woman tries to find the real reason for her death. Again, they hooked me at the word horror, and I probably will be checking this one out. It started on April 9th and will run for 12 episodes. Next is Lupin III, Mine Fujiko to Uona. This is a seinen action comedy type anime. Lupin III hasn't come out with a new chapter in over 25 years, so this will be very exciting for any of the old school anime fans who are into Lupin III, and a good chance for the new generation to dip their toes into the past. I've never seen it personally, but from what I know, it's kind of a perverted anime, though it is funny, but I just never felt the desire to check it out. The addition to the series will run for 12 episodes and started airing on April 5th. Next is Queen's Blade Rebellion, a fantasy, action, ecchi type anime. This is a Queen's Blade sequel. This addition to the series features a whole new cast of characters, plus a few remakes of characters from the original. From my understanding, this season is about the new cast of characters trying to overthrow the winners of the last Queen's Blades tournament. When ecchi is a word they use to describe an anime though, I tend to skip it. This started airing on April 3rd. Next is Kimi to Boko 2, a shonen school-based comedy. I'm actually excited for this. I watched the first season and I really enjoyed it, so to see a second season coming out, that makes me really happy. It's a slice of life type anime where we follow the lives of 5 boys and their day-to-day routines, and awkward moments, and mishaps, and all of that fun stuff. I know anime like this kind of sounds boring in the description because it's just following the lives of people, but for some reason I really like anime like this. And there are twins! I love twins! This will start airing on April 13th and run for 13 episodes. Next is Ozuma, a sci-fi adventure anime. This story takes place in the future, where the environment of Earth has been destroyed by the sun. Birth rate is extremely low, and the government kind of rules everything with a clone army. It is only going to have 6 episodes to it, so even though the synopsis doesn't quite fully grab me, I may check it out anyway. It started airing on March 16th. Next is Jormungand? An action seinen anime. This anime is about a girl named Coco who sells weapons. Military people who protect her in her less than legal activities. The newest member of her group is a boy named Jonah who actually hates weapon dealers. He is highly trained in arms use though, but he's kind of an emotionless boy. He stays with Coco in order to find the ones who killed his parents. This anime starts airing on April 11th and will run for 12 episodes. Next is Eureka 7 Ao. This is a sequel series to the anime Eureka 7. This one's main character is a 13-year-old boy named Ao Fukai, and his childhood friend Naru, who is kind of frail and has an inhaler, but somehow has the power of Yuta. In order to protect their island, Ao launches a robot from a Japanese military transport. This will be exciting to any of the original Eureka 7 fans, I'm sure. I never saw the original Eureka 7. This will start airing on April 13th. Next is Sakai Achiga Hen, a game, school, slice of life type anime. Shizuno, a student from the Achiga Girls Academy, decides to revive the school's Mahjong club when you basically just follow the lives of the people in the club and her. Another very basic plot anime, but for some reason animes like this appeal to me. I think it's because it's so close to reality, but at the same time very much not. It started airing on April 8th. Next is Sen Kare, a shonen fantasy romance type anime. Also a little ecchi, horror, and supernatural mixed in there as well. Furuya is obsessed with zombies, and when his cat dies, he decides to try to bring it back using a book from an occult. While he's doing this experiment, he runs into the school's idol, a girl who actually wishes to die. Seeing the potion that he's using is made from a poisonous plant, she grabs it and drinks it, and is actually saddened when it doesn't kill her. Later, she dies from a fall off a cliff, but comes back as a zombie. Interesting. I'm on the fence between this being really cool and really, that's the plot. I'll probably watch it. This started airing on April 6th. Next is Excel World, a school fantasy type anime. In the year 2040, a technology system that allows a human to manipulate their 5 senses has become widespread, where the user can access the internet and enter virtual worlds. Haru, a short fat boy who is constantly bullied, hides himself away in the school and plays video games that he actually gets high score on every time. He does this to avoid the torment of the real world. He's approached by Kurayuki Hime, the school's vice president, to play in this virtual world where she wants to get to the top level so she can meet the creator of the game. This is not such an easy task to do though. And with his ability to be so good at games, she wants his help. In return, she will help him with his popularity problem in the real world. This anime started airing on April 7th. Next is Hiro no Kakira, a shoujo shonen fantasy type anime. This is an anime adaptation to the video game of the same name. The protagonist is a teenage girl named Tamaki, who revisits a small town she remembers as a child and gets mixed up in her family's supernatural mischief problem stuff. And while getting caught up in this danger, she comes across a number of rather handsome men who help her along the way. Anime full of handsome men? How can I not watch this? This anime started airing on March 6th and will run for 26 episodes. Next is Kuroko no Basuke, a sports anime. All sports anime are kind of the same, but different at the same time depending on the sport. This one is about basketball, which is one of my personal favorite sports to play. What is the secret of him being so good? And why do I stroke a beard that is never there? This anime started airing on April 8th. Next is Sakamichi no Apollyon, a josei drama slice of life type anime. Nashime moves and changes schools a lot because of his father's job. He thought his new school would be no different than all the other ones he's attended. But that was before he met Ritsuko and Santaru, who share his passion for jazz. This anime doesn't really have a strong appeal to me, but it may surprise me. It starts airing on April 13th. Next is Uchu Kyodai, a sci-fi slice of life seinen type anime. In 2006, 2 brothers, Hibito and Muta, witnessed what seems to be a UFO going to the moon. Since then, they shared the dream of becoming astronauts and going into space. 20 years later, Hibito becomes an astronaut, where Muta takes a more traditional career path. Through a mishap, however, Muta loses his job. Could this be the chance he needs to follow his dream like his brother? This anime started airing on April 1st. Next is Yupote? Yupote? Pronunciation! An action comedy seinen type anime. At Seisho Academy, a newly transferred teacher discovers that girls like Funko always aim to do their best and shoot for their goals, often literally with live ammo. A surprise to the new teacher, to say the least. There are 3 classes in this school, known as the assault rifles, the battle rifles, and the submachine guns. This anime started airing on April 7th.